Back again with some more real estate tips from Team Ruggles. We're out of Atlanta Communities Brokerage in Cartersville, Georgia. And the number there is 770-240-2000. You can call that number and it will lead you to a directory. You can choose myself, which is Eric Ruggles, or my wife, Kim Ruggles, and it will connect to our phones. Now, we have a good topic today, but first, if you have missed my other educational tips on real estate, you can go to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/@EricRuggles, and you can hit the playlist Atlanta Communities Real Estate, and it will give you a whole list of tips and education, different topics on real estate. If you're having questions about it, it's a good place to go to. It's a good source. While you're there, might as well subscribe because there's going to be other videos coming out with that, as well as my other playlist that might interest you as well. All right, so become a subscriber, please. So today we're talking about title insurance, and it's very important. Most people understand title insurance and that they have to have it. All right, but why it matters? Okay, why does it matter? Well, title insurance insures against past issues with property title, all right? Protects buyers and lenders from financial loss. You have just spent probably a good amount of time, and you have also spent a good amount of money to find the home that is emotionally attached to you, that you love, okay? It would be very heartbreaking if there would be a blemish on the title or something wrong with the title, like a lien that went unseen, and you end up not able to have the house, all right, or lose money. So why it's important? There's hidden liens, ownership disputes, recording errors, fraud, forgery, boundary issues, and protects from losing the home, all right? So basically, any of these things can happen, even though that there is a title search. There are some liens that can go unseen, okay? So it does happen. It's not a perfect world, but this allows you to have an ease of mind that you will not lose the house or money because you have title insurance protecting you from most things. Two types: lender's policy, which is required, and of course your owner's policy, which you should get, okay? And you can talk to the real estate lawyer about both and decide what you want, but I would go with the owner's policy. What does it do? Protects against past ownership problems, not future events, all right? So one-time fee at closing. All right, so if there's a lien on your house in the future because of you, it's not going to protect you. But anything in the past before closing, i.e., for example, the previous owner, all right, it can protect you from those things, okay? So title insurance process. You have a title search, title examination, title commitment, all right, issue resolution, if there are any. Policy issued at closing, post-closing protection, okay? If there are issues, the seller needs to take care of them, all right, before there is any closing at all right? So, title search and examination. Searchers, all right, they search the public records, deeds, liens, judgments, all right, usually done at the attorney's office, examines history for errors or disputes. So they're looking for any disputes in maybe possibly boundary, all right, from surveys, errors that might have been a plat number, different address, the wrong address. I mean, those things can hinder a closing from happening unless they're changed. So title commitment. Preliminary report showing findings and issues that must be resolved before closing. You are not going to be able to close on a house, your dream house. You're not going to be able to close on it unless those issues are taken care of and the title is clean and free and clear. All right. However, Title insurance allows you or enables you to make the closing once the things are taken care of, and if things were missed, you're not going to be hurting because of that. All right? So, policy issuance, it's paid once at closing. It's part of your closing cost. All right? Covers legal defense and financial losses if issues arise later on from previous closing. All right? So your cost, one-time fee, depends on price, location, loan amount. Georgia, the buyer usually pays owner's policy. It's pretty much most of the time. You're the buyer of the house, you need to have protection. You need to pay the title insurance. It's going to be in your closing costs, all right? And buyer is the buyer has the responsibility of paying the closing costs. However, like we've talked before in previous education tips, the buyer can ask for some help with closing costs. All right, so if it's $10,000 in closing costs and you ask for maybe can the seller pay $4,000 in seller costs, that'll help offset some of those costs, such as title insurance. If these tips are helping you out, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it, and I'm very thankful for the people that have already. We're Team Ruggles, Atlanta Communities, serving Bartow, Floyd, and Gordon counties in Georgia. 770-240-2000. You have any real estate needs or looking to sell or buy, please give us a call. We'd love to help you out. Kim Ruggles, my wife, and myself, Eric Ruggles. Call that directory and they can connect you. Again, if you've missed other tips, you can go to my YouTube channel here. All right, and I really do appreciate people that have subscribed. The purpose of this is to educate people and help them understand the real estate market. And I know when I'm getting subscribers that is happening, unless, of course, they're looking at my other playlists. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope this has helped you out. See you next time.